Hi, Namaste, Adab, Vanakkam. Meer vintunnaru KLRadio with me RJ Ziya. Today we have a very special guest in the house, Veerendra from AI&DS branch, the president of Arise. Welcome, Veerendra.
Yeah, hi.
So, how are you doing?
Yeah, it was good. How do you do?
And I am very good and fine. And what is Arise?
Arise is a student body of AI&DS.
Okay.
We have very recently formed it.
Okay.
So, the essence that we have is every branch has their own student body, but the difference in our student body is like we are so committed to the work. Even though we have a very less time, we know how to work with coordination, and we are very passionate about what we do.
That's very interesting to know. I'm very fascinated to know what is your branch doing currently with the fest.
Yeah, currently you might be knowing that Avarniya,
Yeah.
our branch fest, is going on. So we have a very recently known that our fest is planned on the next week, and we are not known till the dead end. So we hardly got 1 week of time to plan everything.
Okay.
So it's really a bit difficult for us, but we are doing our best in making our fest.
Choosing Avarniya as a name of the fest.
Yeah.
Why Avarniya?
Why Avarniya? Like every branch has their own name, right? With their own name, meanings of the name. Even Avarniya has a deep inner meaning for that. So Avarniya is like never ending. So to make it some controversial, we can make it as unstoppable.
Wow.
Yeah. So it never ends. As we never know when the earth ends or the universe ends. So until the earth or the human intelligence exists, wherever the human can exist, there the AI can exist. AI and data science. You can see the vast growth in AI&DS. So that is where we thought of Avarniya, where it has never ending for that.
Yeah. I guess this is your first branch fest.
Yeah, being the first batch for the AI&DS, so it is our first fest that we are doing.
Okay. How do you guys plan to organize the fest? And because the time is so short and it is pretty challenging to cope up with the things, team, and the rest things. How do you do?
So initially, when we got the news that the fest on next week, we were a bit shocked. How do you gonna do? And really, we are a bit scared, actually, and tense too. So moreover, we just thought as after we knowing that we have arranged with some emergency meetings and so on, and we thought of we have already finalized the chief team in prayer. We have a prayer team, so we just fixed with the same team, and we just made some interviews for the Y21 our juniors. So based on their talent, prayer experiences, based on a few categories, each wing has their own categories, right? So based on that, we have recruited the students and we have started the work, and we can see that our branch is what some prayer and making the fest, planning things. Yeah, and we also very happy to announce that we are the first branch of AI&DS and also the first branch fest of this event semester, this semester.
That's very good. Before Avarniya, you must be getting much names to keep. And how do you came at the point only Avarniya is the best thing which will represent the Arise and the AI&DS?
Yeah. So keeping a name for a branch fest is not as a easy task. So in search of this name for a branch fest, we have started in December 2022.
Oh, that's pretty long time.
It took almost, 2.5 months for searching of a name and finalizing it and designing it. It took really 3 months for us.
How was the journey? Because this is the first time you guys are working in a team, working on just a name, keeping a name. Of course, keeping a name for a branch fest for the first time, which it will remain the entire, is a challenging task. In that, maintaining the team, collabing with them. How was the journey of keeping the name?
So, as everyone have a few collisions with them, even we have many collisions in the beginning. We fought each other at many things went happen between us. And finally, but with our faculty cooperation or the many factors that involved between, finally we got the name, which means for the AI&DS we thought.
Yeah, Arise coming up with Avarniya name is pretty new rather than like we have many other branches who have their branch names and their fest names. Avarniya is coming the parallel. It has a parallel reach when you hear the name Avarniya as a fest. That's very good. And do we have any other branches collaborated in it?
Yeah, we have collaborated with ECM,
Okay.
CSIT,
Okay.
and CSA.
Oh.
We four branches are coming together in making this fest.
Oh, there must be four powers coming into
Yeah.
one and making it as an Avarniya.
No, actually we four branches have four names. So in collaboration of four, we'll be showing each powers.
Yes.
Each team will be showing their each powers, so that the four powers will be coming together to go boom for the next.
Yes, that will be a pretty much bigger than ever happened.
Yeah.
Don't you think collaborating with the many other branches and many other people, their faculty, their brains, their works, sometimes you feel stuck in thinking or coming to a point because everybody has their point and you are saying four branches means it's pretty big task to coming on one point at the end. So what's your say on that?
Yeah. For example, if you take to run an organization or to maintain such organizations or bodies like that, student bodies like that, we should have some commitments and some cooperations with others. What you take and what you give. Like before you do anything, you have to listen to the people who are saying. Only then you can come to a conclusion. So what we four teams got is, whatever that might be the decision, whatever that might be the other person saying, we just first listen to the people and then we used to talk. That is where it made more flexible for our four branches in coming at one.
Don't you think this time coming up four branches into one and making something big move like no other branch has done? Do you have any such goals in your future?
We can't predict the future, but most probably it can be. Like we'll try. Of course, like collaborating with many branches, it would be like there are many advantages while doing in collaboration. Like you might be knowing like their advantages, their strengths, knowing the other department's strengths and everything, so that you can plan what to do in next. Like if you do any fest in a particular branch, you can know what's the strength of the other branch, so that you can increase your strengths apart from that. So that is where it can help.
So what is the theme of this current fest?
So as I said before, like everyone have our own theme. So when coming to ours, it is the living innovation.
Wow, living innovation.
Yeah.
That's actually something sounding like a big meaning in it.
Yeah.
I mean, I am very curious to ask why the living innovation has came, because nowadays the word living innovation is actually a big thing coming from like we students have giving the thoughts like why living innovation simply.
Why living innovation is like these days we the Gen Z peoples everywhere they exist. So we love in technologies, we love in innovations. Wherever you go, you see very pretty and very big innovations everywhere. So even a small innovation can make a bigger change in the world.
Yes.
That is our motto actually. So even if you make a small change in the inner body, there might be a very big reflection in making the decisions or whatever it might be.
Yeah. The living innovation is completely this word will completely drag the Gen Z into it.
Yeah.
That's the most positive point in this. And
Because without technology, there's nothing in these days.
yes,
So innovation is everywhere.
yes.
So wherever the innovation, we the people are.
Um, coming up to the work in a next week, or you have very couple of days working in it far and fast. It's a
Yeah.
pretty challenging task where you have to coordinate a lot many things. How are you gonna do it? How are you gonna manage the things and all?
So there are many difficulties even right now. That might be a few factors which shouldn't I talk it here, I guess. So taking them all into the consideration, we are planning in such a way like in prayer we are taking a few decisions to make our own making our own things in prayer. Once we got the actual things, then we'll be looking after the managements or the other things. So first in prayer we are making our groundworks now. So most probably we'll be starting our sponsorship, or we have already started our sponsorships and things.
Okay.
We'll be doing our PR and next like public relations, getting the word of Avarniya into the people. Most probably from this Monday.
So, how do you recruit the people who will be working for Avarniya? What is the process
Yeah.
involved in it?
So we have already recruited the people for this fest from our department. So the process went is like we have already decided with the chief. Like we have a chief team. So the chief team of every wing have decided their own rules. Like what are the requirements of their specific wing. So based on that, the requirements had went on. So like not to specify in particular of any wing. So based on the decisions of a chief, the recruitments had gone.
Okay. How far the students of your department are excited about Avarniya?
Uh, Frankly speaking, there is a great boom with the people of Y21. Like we only have a Y21 actually, Y22 as well, but unfortunately they were having exams, so they were not into this fest, like not into the works of the fest, but they will be enjoying for sure our fest.
What is the excitement level of the juniors listening about the Avarniya of your department?
So first they were very excited even from before we got the Sankranti holidays. Even from then they were asking, bro, when was our branch fest? We are very excited too for it. Like when do we have the recruitments, or what is the process? Because before Sankranti, every many of the branches have announced the dates,
Yes.
announced their names,
Yeah.
and announced their recruitments, everything. I think we are the only branch left with the recruitments, or we don't even know what our branch fest name is. So the people are really excited, like to know the name of the fest as well as to participate in this fest. So they have been asking. Finally, the day has come.
So, being the first time and doing the things, work, everything gonna be first time, whether the experience, the hurdles, the
Yeah.
struggles. How are you ready with that?
Yeah. So we are very much ready. Like we have planned everything from since once we got the schedule. Like I guess most probably the last week we have got this info. From then, after once deciding this all the recruitment process and thing, we have planned what to do, when to do, and where to do.
Sorted.
Sorted.
That's pretty cool. So, what are the PR work and publicizing your event? How it is going?
So, right, the branch which is all about the technical powers of each branch that we publicize every time. So, even this time, what we are planning is we are coming with a technical PR, like bringing our technological powers into the
PR, yeah.
public relations everywhere, so that each and everyone who are all not also related to our branch can know what we are, so that we the branch of AI&DS, even though we are less in number, we can show what our powers is and let the other branches know what we are.
Exactly. because if you get to know what is the strength of a branch and what is the strength of the technology of what we are studying, that must be a big success for the department.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. And
And you might be noticing that there was a very common thing like Avarniya, Arise, and AIDS.
yeah,
They both come with A.
A.
We don't know, like
It's like an
just
A star.
coincidence. It's just like a coincidence that we have.
Yeah, that's very
Yeah.
good. So, Veerendra, could you please tell about your student body Arise?
Yeah, sure. So Arise is like you can find a name. Arise is like raising up the technological power that we have. Everywhere that we find a name, we get the technology into that.
Yes.
So even the Arise have the same meaning like that. So wherever the technology, there we rise. So
How
that is
the-
where it formed as Arise.
Okay. How the like wings and the team works in Arise?
So specifically we have 12 wings.
Wow,
12 wings in Arise. So
that's a big count.
yeah. So even though we are a little bit small numbered branch, we also we don't want to specify that as a main drawback for us. We want to make it as sorry.
Okay.
We want to make that as our strength, because being in large number, there might be few confusions or misconceptions with the people, or a lot of things that might be taking. So less in number can,
Clear.
as
the things
also
easily.
being a first time for us, it would be easy for us for handling these all things. So less in number is one of the biggest benefit for us as of now.
So, what is a fest for us? Like, what are the wings and what are the events you're gonna include in this Avarniya this
So
time?
yeah, as every branch fest have we have a student executive, chief executive, chief student coordinator, stage management, PR and marketing, broadcasting, designing, creative arts, and so on whatnot.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are the events you gonna include in Avarniya to make it big?
So I have mentioned it before, like everything what we do, you might be knowing that our fest is planned on 24th and 25th of this February.
Yeah.
So we are planning in such a way like the 24th is going to be the technical day,
Okay.
like with some other persons coming and taking some webinars.
Okay.
With we have been collaborated with some external people, so they are going to come and teach our students as well with their technological things. So coming with we also have planned yearly with 7 technical events.
Okay.
And coming to the non-technical things, we have we have a 7 non-technical things.
Okay.
Yeah, and the cultures will be starting from 9 in the evening,
Okay.
where even we can show our
It's an entire combination of
Yeah.
like what student prefer for.
yeah.
That's
So
very
I can assure both the technical, non-technical or cultural, the students even from different branches can have a big feast in those 2 days.
Oh,
They're going to have a big feast on those 2 days.
then coming on to Avarniya, people will never regret coming on to
Yeah.
it. Veerendra, in your words, what is a branch fest?
Branch fest is nowadays you guys are seeing we are having a cultural fest, etc.,
Yeah.
pro shows, etc. In my words, what I feel is branch fest is not just showing up some pro shows or some cultural events. Yes, I agree that we need to be having those for the fun of us, but the actual branch fest means is showing up at the technical powers of each and every branch.
Yes, yeah.
So what the advantages of each, because every department here in our university having their own what do you say actually, having their own differences in their academics or their knowledges.
Yeah.
So each and every branch doesn't have the same knowledge. So This is the place where we can share our knowledge, showcase of our talents of the students, and whatever that might be a specific branch is having. So I take it as, our branch take it as some the technical powers or the technical strength that we have to showcase. We use it. We use this branch fest for showcasing of our technical strengths.
That's a big idea, a big vision that you are looking into. What is a branch fest? Yeah, that's very cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
For more such updates, stay tuned to KL Radio.